WPTV Treasure Coast News starts now.
Brightline continues its preparations for higher speed rail as another round of testing takes place this weekend on the Treasure Coast. And Fort Pierce residents left high and dry after the owner of their apartment complex doesn't pay their water bill. Contact 5 investigates. Well, good evening. Welcome to Treasure Coast News on WPTV News Channel 5. Each Saturday at 7 o'clock, we have dedicated coverage of stories and issues in and around the Treasure Coast from Stewart to Sebastian. And we begin tonight in Martin County, where the Brightline is back on the tracks, making another test run through the Treasure Coast. Todd Wilson trackside as the trains once again top 110 miles per hour.
You can see traffic is flowing just fine now, but it was shut down because, Brightline has been doing a lot of testing. Now they're testing at 110 miles per hour. That's a train that's actually going to run from Cocoa to West Palm Beach. And then early next year, what they'll turn around and do is test the trains at 125 miles per hour. And that train will run to Orlando. Brightline's test train is zooming through the Treasure Coast. The testing is taking place along an 11-mile section of track between Martin and St. Lucie counties. Brightline has also done some testing through Melbourne, Cocoa, and Rockledge. That's in preparation, of course, for the opening to Orlando next year. Now, I spoke to a man who lives here in St. Lucie County, and he says he can't wait for the fast trains to be running all the way down.
I think it's great. I mean, I'm an attorney, so I got cases in Miami. That'd be awesome, take a train. I live right here. I could take a train down there for a hearing in Miami. That'd be awesome. You get there a lot faster than taking the expressway.
Brightline has done a lot of improvements when it comes to safety in the 156 railroad crossings in the corridor. They've improved tracks. They've had new arms put up. They've even done new markings on the ground just to make sure people understand safety is first and paramount. In St. Lucie County, Todd Wilson, WPTV News Channel 5.
The Fort Pierce City Commission is accepting applications for its newly created Affordable Housing Advisory Committee. The 9-member committee will be responsible for providing the City Commission with recommendations on how to provide more affordable housing in the city. Now, if you're interested, you have until December 15th to submit an application to the City of Fort Pierce's website. Well, water. It's hard to live without it, and tonight residents in a Fort Pierce apartment complex say their taps were dry for days because while they were paying their bills, apparently the complex owners weren't. Contact 5's Dave Bowman has the story.
I'm Contact 5 investigator Dave Bowman. The water is finally back on here at Pine Creek Village in Fort Pierce. But people who live here say they never should have had to do without it.
And then you can't bathe, you can't flush the toilet. You can't wash your face, you can't brush your teeth.
This Pine Creek Village tenant did not want us to name her or show her face. She fears property managers might retaliate, possibly even evict her, and she can't afford that.
It's been real tough because I have kids and I have a disabled son.
Like so many others at the Pine Creek Village complex, she wants to know why she went a day without running water. In an email to Contact 5, a Fort Pierce Utilities Authority spokeswoman wrote the water was disconnected following protocol for extended non-payment. FPUA works with our customers to provide extensions and ensure continued service where possible. We must unfortunately enforce service cutoffs when accounts are too far past due. Contact 5 also wanted to know why the accounts were past due. The property manager at Pine Creek directed us to Apartment Management Consultants of Utah. We are trying to get answers as to why the water was shut off. That company directed us to Franklin and Johnson of Homestead, Florida. It did not return our calls.
If they care about us, we'll get stuff done, we'll get stuff fixed.
The utility tells Contact 5 it received a payment from the property owner this morning. Landlord-tenant expert Joe Grant of Palm Beach County Legal Aid tells Contact 5 utilities can shut off water to privately owned apartment complexes that miss payments. He adds tenants can sue landlords for any damages as a result. People who live here say it's just unfair that the owner of the unit failed to pay its utility bills, but the tenants are the ones who paid the price. In Fort Pierce, Dave Bowman, WPTV News Channel 5.
Well, Port St. Lucie is working to make flood insurance more affordable. People living in or near certain flood hazard areas could see a 10 to 25% discount on their insurance next year. The city says this is possibly due to some new measures. They include preserving open space for water to flow, improving its stormwater management, and making flood maps more accessible. We're told that change is going to impact about 900 city homes, mostly near the St. Lucie River.
Flooding is our largest hazard in the state of Florida. We have more flooding than we have any of our other, hazards, whether it be hurricanes or tornadoes or anything else. We have more flooding than anything else. So it's really good knowing that although flooding's not at the forefront of the mind of everybody, we're doing something to make sure that people are able to save some money on and get their life back after it happens.
Now, this puts Port St. Lucie in the top 20% in the state for insurance ratings. Those homeowners will see those discounts in April of next year. Well, there may be no such thing as a free lunch, but there is free college tuition available. That's the offer being brought back for a second year by Indian River State College to all qualifying high school seniors on the Treasure Coast. And this week, I got a chance to learn more about the promise of the Promise program. As a realtor, Maria Blanco is highly attuned to numbers.
We have the good days, the bad days, the good months and the bad months.
So when her daughter, Laura Alzate, graduated high school this year, she knew some big numbers were ahead and the family needed help.
What she had to do in order to get some scholarship because we have more children.
I was telling them, should I take this opportunity?
But Laura had other ideas.
This is great. I can actually go to school and get my associates and not have to worry about money.
The Centennial grad had heard about the new Promise program at Indian River State College. Qualifying students from Martin, St. Lucie, Indian River, and Okeechobee high schools get 2 years free tuition, a $5,500 value. At a rally Wednesday at Sebastian River High School, the college announced the program would be back for a second year, adding homeschool students to those who qualify.
We want them to have a cost-effective, high-quality education with all kinds of attributes close by.
The program, funded by the IRSC Foundation, has given Vero Beach High grads Anna and Abigail the chance to further their education.
You know what? I guess this is a calling or a sign to actually go to college.
It also gives me a chance to apply for more scholarships for when I do want to transfer.
IRSC says it's defying the national narrative of declining student enrollment, as 1 in 3 Treasure Coast grads are signing up. IRSC has 3,200 first-year college students. That's an all-time high for them. And out of that number, nearly 2,200 are here under the Promise program.
To be honest, before this, I didn't think I was going to go to college. I was like, I'm just going to keep working.
Promise students don't have to demonstrate financial need. They do have to commit to full-time enrollment status as they pursue their associate's degree close to home.
It is great that they get to stay around their families.
Interested high school students can commit to IRSC by March 10th.
And hope you enjoyed today. We saw a lot of sunshine, probably more sunshine today than we will see for the next coming days. Here's a little time lapse from Jonathan Dickinson State Park in Hobe Sound. A few little clouds, but we stayed basically rain-free and a nice little sunset tonight there in Hobe Sound. Temperatures 72 degrees, Fort Pierce 74 in Stewart, 70 Port St. Lucie. A little bit cooler inland, 68 for Okeechobee, 68 in Sebastian, and Vero Beach right now 70 degrees. Well, the radar is nice and quiet. Again, enjoy this image because we are expecting rounds of rain over the coming days as a frontal boundary lifts northward. Now, this evening, we basically stayed dry. By 11 o'clock, about a 20% chance of showers. However, you can see overnight and into Sunday morning, our rain chances will be increasing. So right now we have winds out of the northeast. We're dry, but things are going to change. Few showers overnight. This is 8:30 in the morning. You can see a shower just near Fort Pierce and Stewart. And then during the afternoon, we're going to see widespread moisture moving north from the south, first across Palm Beach County, and then eventually on into the Treasure Coast. So big changes coming for this evening. Your Saturday night temperatures staying pretty mild in the mid to low 70s, mainly dry through midnight, and then overnight we're looking at the possibility of a few showers. So again, tomorrow morning looking okay. Tomorrow afternoon you'll need your umbrellas. I will have your hour-by-hour forecast coming up in just a bit.
Coming up on your Treasure Coast News, cleaning up what Hurricane Nicole left behind. We are riding along as crews remove some dangerous debris. Puppy stealers behind bars, but not every little guy's accounted for. How you can help police bring the rest of them home.
WPTV Treasure Coast News starts now.
Well, Hurricane Nicole took not only a bite out of our shoreline, but also damaged dozens of docks. This week, I went out on the water with the Indian River County Sheriff's Office as deputies are reminding boaters to watch out.
Takes patience.
Fisherman Anthony McKee looks out at the Indian River Lagoon from Sebastian's Riverview Park.
Tranquility.
He says he didn't notice anything in the water that got in the way of his fishing Tuesday.
The water's pretty nice, clear.
Water's clear.
Yeah, very clear.
This end up here seemed to have gotten it worse.
But out in the middle of the lagoon, it's a different story.
I've lived here since I was a little kid. I've been on this water ever since.
Deputy Ron Adamson is part of the Indian River County Sheriff's Office Agriculture and Marine Unit.
They were anchoring up right down here off of the Captain Hiram's area.
In the waters off the Sebastian shoreline, we see several boats that lost their fight with Hurricane Nicole. And in the middle of the intracoastal,
here you see some twigs and stuff. You just don't know. It's kind of like an iceberg. You don't know what's underneath there. If you were to smack that with your boat, you'll mess up your motor. Hopefully nobody goes overboard from it.
Deputy Adamson ties it to the back of his boat so it can be removed. He shared other photos near the Sebastian Inlet where there's also dock debris. One other safety issue when it comes to navigation is that a lot of the channel markers are missing right now in the lagoon. Adamson says the Coast Guard is looking into that. He adds the majority of docks between Vero and Sebastian took some kind of damage, so boaters need to pay attention.
So for the next month, this will be really busy through this ICW every day.
Back on shore, Anthony McKee hoping not to reel in a plank or piece of bark next time he's out fishing.
Just go out there and enjoy the day. Beautiful, right?
Well, businesses impacted by Hurricane Nicole in St. Lucie County are being asked to complete the state's Business Damage Assessment Survey. You can find that survey online at floridadisaster.biz. It asks questions about physical and economic damage and the types of assistance that your business is interested in receiving. You could also call the number that's there on your screen right there, 850-815-4925 for help. Parts of the North Causeway Island Park in St. Lucie County reopening this week after sustaining damage from Hurricane Nicole, but not the boat ramp. That will remain closed because of a major expansion project over the next year. And St. Lucie County's pet-friendly beach, Walton Rocks, will also remain closed. During the storm, a lot of sand was pushed out from the shoreline to the parking lot. That has yet to be fully cleared.
The ocean crested over the sand dunes, pushing more sand into the parking lot, several feet of sand. It was up to really the door handle on an SUV that was parked there overnight.
And it will be a few months before Walton Rocks is back open. Well, this week, several arrests made after dozens of French bulldog puppies were stolen from a home in Port St. Lucie. WPTV's Cameron Eppinger with the latest on the investigation and how police say they were able to track down those suspects.
Well, it all started with an anonymous tip from the community, and then after a little more than a week of investigating, police ultimately found who they were looking for. Police say you're looking at two couples accused of stealing 19 Frenchie pups from a Port St. Lucie home.
A silver four-door vehicle had backed up alongside the victim's home, smashed the window, made entry, and stolen the dogs.
The group all facing charges after detectives and a SWAT team raided both of their homes with the help of an anonymous tip.
They were being well cared for. It's not like they were being tortured, but they didn't require a lot of space.
Officials recovered 6 precious pooches after raiding the home of Lawrence Mitchell and Destiny Del Campo. Once inside, they found 5 of the stolen puppies. Another one was located in Indiantown that detectives say had already been sold.
They're quite valuable, actually. Some of them go in excess of $20,000, depending on their attributes.
Detectives also arrested 18-year-old Jordan Brown, but are still looking for 20-year-old Cynthia Galarza. All 6 pups have been reunited with their owners, but the search is still on for the others. If you have any information, you're urged to come forward.
If you think you may have bought one of these unknowingly, that it was stolen, please reach out to us and let us know.
Now, police tell us there could be more suspects, and as for the other pups, police say they believe they all have been sold. So again, if you recognize those suspects or if you think you've bought a stolen pup, you're urged to pick up the phone and call police. Reporting in Martin County, I'm Cameron Eppinger.
What should you do if your four-legged friend becomes the target of a dog napping? Well, always make sure that your dog has a tracking chip. This is the most effective way of finding them if they're taken. You can also purchase a GPS tracking collar. You can engrave a collar tag with contact information. And if your dog is missing, as fast as you can, file that police report.
And here's a look at your weather. What a nice day we had today, and in comparison to what we're expecting the next few days, I hope you got outside and enjoyed the sunshine. Here's a little time lapse from Palm City in Martin County, and we basically had fair weather clouds today, staying dry, and then as we headed towards sunset, nice little sunset there in Palm City. Well, we are looking at our almanac, and today we made up to 78 degrees, so you can see that's below average, very close to average, but cooler than we have been. Our morning low 58 degrees. Temperatures right now 70 in Vero Beach, 72 Fort Pierce, 70 Port St. Lucie, 74 in Stewart, 68 Okeechobee, and 68 degrees right now in Sebastian. The radar is nice and quiet. You can head out tonight. Basically, we will be rain-free with the exception of maybe a passing isolated shower. And you can see that. We basically are dry through midnight, and then our rain chances go up a little bit. Overnight, we could see some showers, and by tomorrow, rain chances will be increasing Sunday, Monday, and into Tuesday as well. So let's take you through your Vipercast tonight. You can see basically quiet. 12:30 a.m., we start to see a few little showers popping up. But then as we head into Sunday morning, we'll see some showers. This is early 4 a.m. Notice 2 p.m. Treasure Coast still dry, but we start to see that warm front lifting north across the Palm Beaches. So the rain increasing from south to north. So Sunday, the Treasure Coast, you're going to be drier than the Palm Beaches. But by Monday, it looks like the pattern flips, and we are looking at widespread rain for Monday across the Treasure Coast really all day long. And that's going to continue into Tuesday as well. So we're staying unsettled over the next few days. You can see all of that moisture on our precipitable water map indicated by those shades of orange. That's a lot of moisture in the atmosphere, so plenty of moisture to see that rain. So the good news is we need rain. We're still in a deficit for the year, but hopefully we'll dry out things by Thursday. And we should, because we're going to see some drier air just in time for Thanksgiving. Here's some good news for you tonight. We are not expecting any tropical cyclones over the next 5 days, and we are really getting to the very end of hurricane season. Only about a week and a half left to November 30th. Well, tonight, clouds increasing across the area, staying mild with those clouds. Sometimes the clouds act kind of like a blanket, so it reduces the radiational cooling, which is when the heat at the surface from the daytime sunshine kind of irradiates back into the atmosphere. Well, sometimes the clouds help keep that heat at the surface. Then tomorrow, 78 degrees. We will be looking at increasing chances of afternoon showers and storms. Windy too, with winds out of the northeast at 20. So small craft advisory in effect for the boaters. Seas 4 to 7 feet, but occasionally upwards of 9 feet in the offshore waters. Inland waters rough. A high tide 4:57 in the afternoon. So I really wish I could be bringing you a better forecast for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, but we need the rain, so we'll take it when we can get it. As we head into the next few days, you can see temperatures staying below average with the additional rain and the clouds. And then as we head into the later portions of the week, you can see for Thursday, it's still windy, but only a 20% chance of a few passing showers. And then we look better as we head into Saturday, mostly sunny skies, cooler though with a high of 74.
Here are your Treasure Coast sports highlights with the ESPN 106.3 sports team.
Good evening, my friends, and thank you for joining me, Ty Smith from ESPN 106.3. Playoffs full effect, and we got teams in the regional semifinals. Well, they're looking to make it to the regional finals. Let's check out and see exactly how they did. A rematch of 2020 as the Jensen Beach Falcons hosted Sebring. Some info on this rematch. Jensen got their first ever playoff win against Sebring when they won 49-46. The Falcons, well, they would look to have that magic once again. A fumble by Sebring and a muff punt led to the first 2 scores of the game for Jensen. An 89-yard punt return by Dylan Favovich gave Jensen the lead all game. But Sebring, you know they had to make this one a game. So they came back to tie it up at 20-20, going into overtime, and Dennis D1 Palmer, well, he ended it with a rushing touchdown for Jensen. Jensen won this one 26-23, and they advanced to the school's first ever regional final appearance. Staying on the Treasure Coast, Vero Beach was looking to continue their magical season in the regional semifinals against Melbourne. But this wasn't going to be an easy game. Melbourne came into that game 9-2 on the year. Vero 10-1, and they recently beat Harmony. That high-flying Vero Beach offense, Well, folks, you know what they do. They did their job, and Dravius Jacobs and the Fighting Indians get the victory 26-7 to advance to the regional finals for the third time in 4 years. Let's switch things up to the hardwood. High school basketball got underway this week, and the Martin County Tigers, well, they got the ball rolling in a preseason match against Somerset College Prep. Tigers coming off their championship win last season when they beat Point Verde 53-49 in the 6A state title game. The champions, Martin County, returning only 4 players from last year's team. So there's a bunch of new faces on the court, but that doesn't stop the growth they look to have.
And that's it for sports. When we return, Thanksgiving's right around the corner and everyone deserves a holiday meal. How you can help Treasure Coast families celebrate. If you're looking for ways to give back this holiday season, the Treasure Coast Food Bank needs your help feeding the community. The organization giving away turkeys and meal boxes to those in need. They need 500 more turkeys to fulfill their goal, and with inflation causing a hike in prices, the food bank reporting more people needing food assistance. If you're looking to donate, you can drop off the food at the Treasure Coast Food Bank headquarters from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. between now and November 22nd. We'll get ready to celebrate the holiday season with a free breakfast with Old St. Nick. New Horizons of the Treasure Coast gearing up for its 6th annual Breakfast with Santa. Kids up to age 17 get a complimentary pancake breakfast with all the fixings and a photo with St. Nick. Adult admission $5, or you can bring an unwrapped toy or gift card. This is on Saturday, December 3rd from 8 to noon at Clover Park. That's the home of the St. Lucie Mets in Port St. Lucie. Well, the McKee Botanical Garden on the Treasure Coast ready to light up for the holidays. The garden released its holiday hours and the dates for the Magic of McKee Festival of Lights events. The lights will be on display on varying days from December the 15th to December 30th. There are also going to be performances, outdoor films, and yes, some snow flurries filling the air. To find the exact days and times for that festival, visit the McKee Garden website. And right now, you've got a chance to help make sure families in our community have a meal this holiday season through our Bill Brooks Food for Families campaign. So many of you have already contributed, and thank you for that. There is still plenty of time to give. You can go to our website, WPTV.com, click on the Food for Families link on the top of the page, or visit any Seacoast Bank branch. And you can also text Food for Families to that number there on your screen, 41444, or you can scan the QR code that's there. You can also donate to the overall campaign or specify which county that you would like to see your donation benefit.
And one last look at your weather. The next few days, we are expecting some widespread rain, a few thunderstorms too, but the storm should stay below severe limits. So for the Treasure Coast, we're looking at anywhere from a little over 1.5 inches of rain to over 2.5 inches of rain. So we'll be talking about the rain over the next few days. Now tomorrow, not a threat of excessive rainfall, but Monday, yes, we are under that threat. So there could be some localized flooding. Here's your 7-day forecast. Staying breezy, widespread showers and storms, but mainly rain. The storms are expected to stay below severe limits the next few days. Then finally, we start to transition Wednesday a little bit better. And by Thursday on Thanksgiving, just a 20% chance of a few passing showers with a high of 80 degrees. And Friday looking pretty good too. We're expecting to cool down once again on Saturday with highs in the mid-70s.
Thanks so much for joining us tonight for your Treasure Coast News. Catch us again next Saturday for more in-depth coverage of the Treasure Coast. And you can always find more stories about what's happening on the TC on WPTV.com. Just click that Treasure Coast link at the top of the homepage. We will be back here tonight at 11. See you then.